Boom. I just wanted to drop in while I'm at the beautiful beach near my house here and communicate about something I've been finding really interesting. The inevitable, I think, I'm not going to use the word overtaking, but the integration of artificial intelligence and augmented reality into our future is inextricable. It is something that is going to happen. So with that in mind, some of the big things I've been pondering is, well, what do the next stages of business and development for humans look like? And I think it's a really interesting question to ponder because there's some difficulties with things like basic income. Aside from any of the socialist angles that you might ponder as a difficulty for just giving people free things, there's actually scientific experiments. The mice utopia is one of these ideas where when they gave the mice everything they needed, they actually became very unproductive. The entire societal structure started to collapse because there was no purpose to survival anymore. It was one of the things that have frightened me, and I think also inspired me to ponder these next moves in business, because I think as more and more technology has the capability to take over what we're good at, or what we're not good at, what is it that we are good at that we have a lot of room to grow and make space for in the creative realms? So things like music, poetry, art, I think are going to become more of the endeavors that we seek as humans to really try to fulfill ourselves with, instead of just making money, especially if the preface over the next 20 to 30 years that money might become worthless next to infinite energy technologies and the mass distribution of the ability to print almost anything you need for your everyday life to begin with. I think this distribution of egalitarianism into decentralization is one of the most inspiring parts of why I joined the blockchain space. But I think more importantly, more important than the technology itself, is that we as humans right now are hit with the really, I think, the necessity to find more purpose in life. And that even if all your needs are met for your basic food, clothing, shelter, if you don't have real purpose in life, you're gonna follow and pursue something that is probably not all that healthy. And I think it's one of the biggest, the biggest propositions that we face as human species is, how do we philosophically overcome some of the difficulties that we have in front of us, yet continue to build purpose in our lives? Because without purpose, the amount of money in your bank account doesn't really make a difference. Although it can help you enable more of your purpose with what it is you decide to do, it doesn't really change, I guess, the legacy of your richness and your wealth as a human being. And that's what I'm here to strive to do, is grow the wealth of the human species, the intelligence, the compassion, as I go through my own process of learning. It was just a quick rant I wanted to share. I will be back online this evening going over some of what I think is coming in the market, as you guys wanted me to go over top of the news. But I also just like to share my philosophical rants. So why having a job or having a purpose in life is so important is because without it, there's not a whole lot of value. I think the motivation and ambitious people know that very, very closely. That it's not just about the destination of achieving something, it's about the journey. The ambition is a journey that we go through as a process. So stay with the Arcane Bear. Remember, if you like this content, give us those thumbs up. If you're new to the Bear family, we go through all sorts of crazy stuff, from Bitcoin and blockchain to the philosophical inner workings of being an entrepreneur, as we ourselves go through that process. So if you are new, please do subscribe, hit that little bell, that way anytime we produce content you guys will be notified. If you're new and interested in trading or investing in blockchain, please do join the Telegram channel in the description below, because there are a lot of brilliant people that help out and keep the community budding and growing there. Stay with the Arcane Bear. We'll see you guys on the other side.